So what is the best outliner software if you're an online entrepreneur? Well, this is basically the subject of this video. Hey everyone, Matt Giaur here, and this channel is for creative online entrepreneurs and content creators who find themselves bouncing back and forth between different opportunities, start a lot of ideas but having a tough time sticking to them. And I can help you identify and focus on the one business that truly matters so that you can feel more fulfilled and earn more money. So if that sounds like you, subscribe to this channel by clicking the button below. Well, so let's get started and just dive deep into the content. So basically, what is an outliner software? So basically, an outliner software is basically a software where you can basically outline different ideas, different projects, and I found this kind of software, to be honest, pretty handy, and it just works well with my kind of creative mind. So actually what it is, it allows you to create text files that have a tree structure, which means that you can just nest basically ideas under ideas, and then being able to easily collapse everything, and then so that the document still is pretty clear. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what it is exactly. But why do I use them? So basically, the first thing, why do I use those outliner software is to basically brainstorm. So let me just write it out here. So for brainstorming, it's really great. I just love this feeling when you have just an idea, you hit enter, and then you have this new nest, you did basically this new node appearing. I mean, it's just okay, you may feel that I'm weird, but basically this is why I really like them. The other thing is that, as I told you, you can easily zoom on any kind of node pretty easily and basically unclutter your mind. So we're going to see this more in detail in just a few seconds, okay? And yeah, as I told you, it really helps you to create and outline any kind of content or project or idea. And yeah, so basically it helps me really knocking out all these ideas easily, writing them down, and just by smashing enter, as I told you. So it really helps also organize them. I just repeated 2 times them. Anyways, it really helps you also to organize. Let's say if you have, let's say, an idea, and basically you see that this idea fits or should be nested under this point, then you can just easily drag and drop that idea and really organize things in a very smart and easy way. Well, so with that being said, let me just show you a quick demo of basically an outliner software and how it works. So as you see here, I just created a new document here, and as you see, so here I have my topic, and then basically I can just knock out my ideas. As you see, I just write them the ideas down. If I see that this basically goes under another idea, I can just tap the tab keystroke, and yeah, it will just nest basically the ideas. And as I told you, you can easily collapse them, and you can easily zoom also. Like, let's say if I just want to focus on the idea number 1 and everything I have under the idea number 1, I just can zoom in by clicking, by just clicking on this bullet here. And as you can see, I can really like have a neat document and without basically losing all my other ideas. So I really love those kind of softwares. So yeah, I think that you got the point. So with that being said, let's just go back and basically talk about other interesting stuff when it comes to basically choosing your outline your outliner software. Because yeah, the title of this video is what is the best outliner software. So I have tested a lot of them, and let me just show you basically the criteria that I'm looking for when it comes to basically choosing an outliner software. So the first thing, of course, is the price. So how much does it cost, right? The second thing is on which platform does this basically outliner software work, right? The third thing is the sync options. So how does it sync works? What are the options? How can I back up my data, and so on and so forth? And then basically what also I want that it works without any bugs, right? I want like the experience to be seamless on any of the devices that I'm using the outliner software in, right? And the other thing is do I want basically a dedicated app, or do I want, let's say, one app fits all, like basically Notion or so on and so forth. So yeah, there is also like another criteria I forgot to mention is basically being able to have an offline mode, which means that I don't want to be basically held in hostage from my outliner app that forces me basically to connect to the internet, because sometimes I just want to work without any kind of distraction. So you see, there's a lot of criteria, and yeah, I've drilled down the options for you to three platforms that we are going to analyze together. So the first and the number 3, basically my third choice, is an app called Dynalist. So let me just go in through Dynalist, and we are going also to check together all the different criteria. So regarding Dynalist, the pricing, pretty straightforward. I really like their pricing because it's, as you can see, as you're going to see, it's almost free. So you can use unlimited nodes, and yeah, you can do a lot of stuff just with the free plan. I really like that about Dynalist. The offline mode also works pretty well. It works on all devices. Regarding the sync options, they are pretty solid. And the thing is that when it comes basically to bugs and how basically this app works on mobile, I'm not pretty satisfied. So this is why basically I just put them on choice number 3. But let me just show you basically the pros and what I really like about Dynalist. So let's just, as you can see here I have all my different documents, you see. I can also put them inside basically folders. And as you can see here, I just created a sample document, and then I can just start knocking out my ideas. What I really like with Dynalist is that you can basically apply, as you can see, some colors. So it's really nice, especially when you're using those kind of tools. For example, if you want to create an online course, well, you can put some different colors regarding basically the different chapters inside your course. And when you zoom in, you see you're going to have, let's say, a nice kind of title, and then basically like the content that comes here, and basically same thing for any kind of thing that you want to lay out here. I really like this kind of background kind of colors that I only found at Dynalist. Yeah, so this is really key, really sorry what I liked about Dynalist. It's really being able to have those background colors. Everything you need basically is free on Dynalist. Great. If you want basically to have an automatic sync with, let's say, Dropbox and backups, you can do so. If you want to, let me just double check here. If you want to, you see, you can directly download a backup with one single click, which is very handy. So it downloads basically everything onto your computer, and yeah. Like pretty awesome from that point of view. As I told you, the only thing that really made me switch from Dynalist to another software is basically that the iOS app is just a big mess. I mean, like, I really don't like working with it, and I found it also like not intuitive, and yeah, this is why I ditched Dynalist. But I may come back to them if they basically improve their iOS app. So with that being said, let's just go to the software that's for me on the second place. As you see, I just messed up. So anyway, so here number 2 is Workflowy. So this is Workflowy, yeah. So this is basically also a well-known outliner app. Let me just go through the criteria regarding the price. What I don't like basically about Workflowy is that you are limited to 250 nodes on the free plan. If you want more than those nodes, you have to pay $5 per month. Yeah, I guess you have like two months free if you take like the annual plan, which costs around, let's say, $50 per year, right? The offline mode works great. It works, to be honest, great on all different devices that I have tested Workflowy with. Synchronization also not a problem. I don't found any significant bugs with them, and yeah, to be honest, I really like Workflowy. There is just like one particularity to Workflowy, and let me show you exactly what it is as you can see here, you don't have any folders. So it's like one made node, and then basically every project, like let's say my new node here, and then you have just to go just deeper here, and then basically like knock out your ideas here. But as you can see, there is like unlikely you have it on Dynalist, is that you have basically all the folders. You can create folders, and you can create different files. Workflowy Workflowy does not work like that. Workflowy, they have just one single file, basically, and then you just put the node inside. So it's just like kind of organizational kind of change, but also, as you can see here, you can really export everything very easily by just clicking exporting all. So yeah, pretty seamless, works pretty well. They have also added some other features like putting in like you can do columns and all the other stuff, but I don't want to make things too complicated. I just use them just to knock out the ideas, being able to easily organize all the stuff. And yeah, so this is basically my my experience with Workflowy. And then just right now, just go to the number one, which is right now for me the Transno software, right? So to be honest, I don't know like what I should basically think of them, because to be honest, I found the software great. Of course, there are always like ways to improve, but the thing is that I don't know if they are really like if the project is still ongoing or not, because like the strange thing is right now, as I'm recording this video, we are March 7th of 2021. There is like no upgrade options. The support is not answering. But to be honest, the app works pretty great, and like this is what I'm using right now. So let me just show you exactly how Transno works. It's exactly like the same as Dynalist. You can create folders and you can create basically different files, and yeah, you can just knock out the ideas, reorganize them. You see, pretty like as any other kind of online as any other kind of outliner. And as you can see, what's really great, you can also like directly just transform your nodes here into a mind map, and you can even work on that. And yeah, to be honest, it is really great. I really like it. But the thing is that you can, as I told you, you cannot upgrade right now, so which makes it kind of crazy. So as I told you, there is also like no real chat support. I sent a few emails to them, they never replied. The last update of the app, I guess it was like 3 or 4 months ago. So I'm not quite sure what to think about like if it's still like an ongoing project or not. If it's but to be honest, like if I go back, let's say, to all the criteria that we have laid out here, let me just go back. Like on the free plan, you have until 5,000 nodes, and yeah, the offline mode works great. Synchronization awesome. The app works great on all the Apple devices that I have. As just a few glitches sometimes. For example, if I'm on the let me just show you here. If let's say I'm on the iOS app, and I just, let's say, type an idea here, and then I just want to basically nest one idea. Sometime like there is an issue, but what I just have to do is just like hit enter and then just type the idea and then just nest it under it. So like a small glitch, which should be fixable easily. And yeah, regarding the other thing, it's that bothers me a little bit. It's regarding the export. You can just export, let's say if you have 10 files, you have to export all 10 files at once. You cannot, export all the files at once. You have to really just go into every file and then export, which makes it not as seamless as Dynalist or Workflowy. But yeah, to be honest, this is like my takeout regarding Transno, Workflowy, and Dynalist, which are, in my opinion, like the leading softwares that are dedicated basically to be an outliner software and not doing 500 things at one time, as it can be the case for Notion and so on and so forth. So with that being said, I just prepared for you a quick PDF where you're going to find basically all the pro and the cons by clicking the description below. And if you're by downloading this PDF, you're also going to get access to my daily emails. This is an email basically that I send out, basically every day for content creators who want to build a business basically around something that fires them up and also makes them money. So yeah, with that being said, if you like this video, please don't forget to put like a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I see you guys in the next video.